Hello beautiful people, hope you're having an amazing day. You are a star, don't let anybody dim your light. Today I'm going to share with you two things, okay? The first one is the wild mushroom trip number 9. It's been a long time since I've gotten back into this series and to share with you some insight on my psychedelic experience, okay? I'm going to share a combination of the last two trips that I've done. I had a hero dose and a microdose over the weekend, plus I'm going to share with you a beautiful secret location, aka Kalu Pools. It is absolutely amazing, about an hour 30 kilometers away from the CBD, aka I must see, just soaked in all the nature and beautiful scenery there. I'm going to share with you that in a moment. So before we get into it, I want to remind people that this is merely, okay, for educational purposes only. So if you do consume things like this, please ensure that you do have a guide or a sitter, okay? You do your research before consuming these products, okay? Because they're not just for fun. We've got to respect the plant medicine and what it teaches us, how it heals us, okay? And its grand purpose, okay? So let's get into it. I hope your day is well. If you haven't added us on the Snapchat, Instagram, add us there, okay? Juicy content on OnlyFans, okay? And add us on the TikTok family as well. Let's get right into it, okay? So wild mushroom trip number 9, okay? Combination of the last two experiences that I've had. First one, just very brief. Took a hero's dose. Again, amazing visuals, okay? What I saw was just another reminder that everything is pretty much a creation of consciousness, okay? Every single little thing, every little detail has some sort of creator. Nothing happens by accident, okay? Everything is pretty much alive. The clouds, okay, the trees. I just went into the wilderness, okay, sat down, sun gazing, soaking in all again the nature and reminding myself just how important it is to be grounded, you know, take your shoes off, take your socks off, get connected with Mother Nature and really just embrace where we came from, right? The second one was intended to be a microdose, which it was, and I had some beautiful, amazing visual experiences, okay, from Golden Teachers. And basically we went to a little lagoon, lake, kind of waterfall place, okay, had a little nice setup for a lot of people to enjoy and cool down during the summer. And basically I sat down in the shade across, as you'll see here, right, facing some beautiful rocks and trees. There was some Komodo dragon-like lizards, okay, like baby dragon, baby lizards. It was so much fun. It was so good. We just spent hours and hours just soaking it all in. And from what I saw, okay, just visually facing against this the beautiful trees, the beautiful scene, right, was I began to see the serpent in nature, right? And it made me understand a little bit more why we not so much idolize the serpent, but really kind of worship and don't know too much about the mysteries of lizards and serpents, but how connected they are with nature, right? And how, you know, you've got the Kundalini, you've got the serpents in a lot of ancient texts, right? In a lot of hieroglyphics and a lot of beautiful scriptures all around the world. So basically when I was sitting, and again, I say this a lot, right? So whenever I have an experience, the more you go in, the more kaleidoscope, more mandalas, the more you see the fractals and the sacred geometry of everything, right? So instead of looking out, you got to look in. When you go in, you kind of change the lens of, you switch the lens and see things clearer, right? You could see things at a greater hue or saturation. You could see how everything has pretty much eyes to it, right? Certain vibrant colors. You got red, green, and blue, very predominant colors when you're on that experience. But more so, again, I want to go back to the serpent, right? The head of the snake. When I was looking across, I began to see how everything resembles very much the head of the snake, the eyes and the head, right? And to me, this reminded me again that nature is the most dominant is the most dominant aspect in our lives. We tend to think as humans we are the most dominant species, right? When in reality, right, nature can swallow us up, right? A bit like a Komodo dragon, a bit like a snake. And we're not the ones in control here. We like to think we're the ones in control here, right? Destroying the planet, getting endless amount of resources on the planet, when really Mother Nature has the power to swallow us right up, right? And to shed her poison and kill off the very bacteria that we are. But basically, I had a very good experience. And again, whenever you go into these things, your intention is going to change your experience. If you go in paranoid, full of fear, you're going to have a very bad experience, because ultimately life projects what you are feeling and where you're at in your journey, right? And again, psychedelics will always show you what you need, not what you want. Okay, you can have the best day and sometimes that'll just bam, smack, a lesson comes up, something you've suppressed and you've got to face it. Other times, you know, it can be very good, so blissful, you laugh. Other times it's just very cleansing, right? Which I pretty much had on the big hero race. It was just a very big cleanse. All my stresses and depression went away. I felt so good, I felt so clear, I felt so alive, I felt more in my masculine frame, and I just felt amazing. Whereas the second one was a bit more visual, right? I just sat there, I just soaked in, went in the water, I felt every single tiny little drop of water on my flesh. When I went into the lake, I could feel how alive the water was. Like it was like plasma. It was just oozing with life and prana and chi. It was just absolutely amazing. And just to feel nature and just be there and remember how beautiful the show is, right? The show of life, and how nature is always putting on something amazing for us. But some of us, we just get too caught up in our hectic lives, chasing money, chasing sex, chasing drugs, pleasure, food, all these things, when all the amazing things that we truly want and truly desire are rightly given to us, right? Love, okay? Fruits, nature, fresh air, a home to live in, right? But we get so caught up in this matrix and this system because we've been conditioned to believe that we need these things as a part of us, when in reality, these things we become so dependent on these things, we forget what it's like to survive in the wild, right? So that was very much my brief experience. I just soaked in it. I just kept being so mesmerized about, even one thing in particular was the branches and how they are so similar to our veins, and how it just oozes life through all of them, and how they were all connected. All the trees are so connected, right, with how they share their water and how they share their air and how they dance together. That's one thing I get a lot and other people get a lot, is just how you think you're breathing as well. You think you're breathing, right, when in reality nature controls your breath, right? I kept getting this ego death of, I'm actually dead, nor am I alive. I'm neither dead or alive, I'm just am, and I'm having this exchange with nature and the trees. Absolutely beautiful, right? Absolutely amazing. So again, it was just a microdose. I took 1 to 1.5 grams with some cacao, and again, it was just more of a, how do I say it? Just embracing nature. Pretty much what I love the most about this is, again, just connecting with that, connecting with Gaia, reminding yourself that the most important thing is love. I always receive that message, right? That's the most important thing. So that was my wild number 9 or 10 mushroom trip. I'm yet to go on a massive one very soon, probably on the next full moon, and just really sync with those energies. And again, just go within, connect with ourselves, cleanse all the things, the traumas, all the toxins, all the shit that we carry in our day-to-day lives that we don't need anymore, right? Let me know if you've had any mushroom trips or psychedelic experiences recently. Leave a comment down below. Now to the juicy part, the secret pool, right? This beautiful, amazing scene here. Could be there for days, right? Camp there, live there. It was just so fun to be with all these people away from the system, having a good time, sharing some good food, okay? Soaking in our best life, right? It is 30 kilometers away from the CBD, Sydney. Okay, it's about an hour's journey. So we took the track from Heathcote Station, right? It's about an hour away from, again, like I said, the city, and it is so beautiful. It's a big downhill. You'll have be sure to bring a hat, okay? Some cool clothes, some really good trekking shoes, lots of water, lots of fruit, lots of juices, and have the best time. So Heathcote, you can take a train from the city, about an hour, or drive there. 1 hour down the track, you'll see some houses. You turn right or left, depending on where you come from. You go in, big downhill, lots of fun, lots of nature. We spotted some possums, some lizards, some butterflies. Absolutely fun place to be. If you want to see more things like this, more videos like vlogging style, let me know. We'll share more beautiful places where you can go and adventure with yourself, your friends, your partner, your family, and have an amazing time in nature. Because at the end of the day, that's what we came here to do, right? We came here to make the most of this journey and really just embrace, okay, our best life and live a life of love and fun. So let me know, do you want to see more adventure lifestyle vlogs? Okay, you want to hear more experiences like this? Leave a comment down below, okay? I appreciate you. If you haven't added us again on the socials, Snapchat, Instagram, Daniel John Allen, or the TikTok and the OnlyFans, add us there as well. If you've got any questions, DM me. I appreciate you. Stay woke, blessed, and alkalized. Peace out. Much love. It's been a while since been on here. Thanks for tuning in again, and I'll hear from you guys soon. Stay blessed, and I appreciate you.